All right, guys. We are back in the building for Web3 Talks, the Academy series, and I have Henry here again, and we're going to talk about Web3, crypto, blockchain, you name it. So today, hey, let's talk about NFTs. I mean, lately NFTs has been quite the rager lately. So before we get into all that stuff, hey, you know me, I always want to roll back to the basics. What is NFT?
Hey, nice to be back. NFTs are super interesting. They have a lot of features that we've never seen before. So like the non-fungibility of assets in the digital space are somewhat of a novelty, I suppose. So real ownership, non-fungible assets, they allow you to use a lot more composability in DeFi. So in that sense, NFTs are super important in the whole ecosystem because instead of just being an exchange of value, they actually allow to function like keys more. So you could potentially tie an identity to it. You could potentially tie access to a certain application or a certain action to it. I think we'll see a lot more interesting stuff on NFTs with AI as well. Some people already are working on solutions where NFTs sort of enable AIs to take on specific identities or to access certain things only if they hold a certain token.
Gotcha.
So that's super interesting. There's a lot of crypto games that use NFTs. So some of the biggest games are NFT strategy games. I think it's going to be a quite intense in-game asset. We're going to see a lot more of that.
No, that's cool. So I guess NFTs, which you mentioned, like a non-fungible token, in simple English for the new people getting into the Web3 space, it's kind of like a digital identifier on the blockchain. But that kind of
I would call it that exactly.
Yeah.
It's a unique asset. So we've seen the bull run last year that was all about the art. Little pictures, little memes on tokens. But
could you give an example of those art?
Sure. We have a picture here. I think that's probably one of the most known collections are the Bored Apes, the Bored Ape Yacht Club. I think they were selling for hundreds of thousands of dollars in the bull run. Obviously, everyone knows the punks.
Right. Yeah.
Back in the day, we used to have crypto kitties. Do you remember those?
For all the old school OG guys in the space, I'm sure you guys remember.
Yeah, CryptoKitties were one of the first collections on Ethereum, sort of like breedable NFTs. They were a lot of fun. We don't hear that much about them anymore these days.
Right, okay.
At this point we have so many different collections on so many different chains. Every blockchain seems to have their own NFT ecosystem, and only slowly the applications sort of aggregate and consolidate those. So we have OpenSea, we have OpenSea Pro for the people who really trade NFTs and make that sort of their bread and butter.
Oh, those are marketplaces. Would that be correct? OpenSea?
Marketplaces, sort of indices, I want to say.
Gotcha. All right.
We also see a lot more curation now lately. So there's, for instance, Super Rare that curates. There's AOTM. So there's a few marketplaces, or I guess they're like curated galleries almost.
Interesting. Okay.
Of art, of blockchain art or crypto art, as some call it. Some of the more unknown collection are actually a little bit more. They're almost more. They're more valuable, I want to say. I mean, they're on different chains, so. There's not that much attention to them, but they're older usually. So I'm thinking like X-Chain, some of the Solana. Yeah.
Interesting. No, that's cool that because we have seen that quite a lot, like NFTs really prevalent in the art space. I was kind of thinking, is it possible for NFTs to be applied on industries or places outside of art? Is it just paintings, or can it be more than that?
No, it could definitely be more. One of the main examples is a liquidity position in Uniswap is now an NFT. So on their Uniswap V3, any LP position is an NFT, which you can trade. So it furthers DeFi composability. But yeah, there's a lot more you can do with NFTs, definitely. So it could be an ID, it could be a position in a certain strategy, a DeFi strategy. It could be the keys to your car or your house in the future. We'll see a lot more, I think, in terms of what's coming with NFTs. Like we've only barely scratched the surface in terms of what the technology actually enables.
All right. So outside of art, I mean, the NFT can be car ownership. It can be ownership of a house. I'm sure. I guess my point I'm trying to say, the possibilities are endless with NFTs.
Yeah, exactly. NFTs are really just like you were saying earlier. They're just a representation of a very specific identity or a very specific. It's a hash, really, right?
Sure. Gotcha.
And that cryptographic hash sort of serves as a key to any kind of unique position.
All right. Okay. No, that's really cool. But I'm sure. I think NFTs by itself, it's such a deep subject matter, right? So for our folks in the Web3 space, if they want to learn more, like in terms of real-world assets, just to have a deep knowledge in NFTs, where can they learn about NFTs? Yeah,
NFTs are more and more present in sort of any platform. I feel like soon any platform will actually sort of issue NFTs to log into that platform. But there's different, like you said, different verticals, different sub-subjects. So we do go in depth about NFTs on the SocialFi Academy.
Nice.
If you wanna learn more about the different use cases, applications, and sort of how to use the latest technologies of NFTs to grow your own community or to grow your own application, you can definitely find the information there.
All right. So if our folks on Web3 talks, they want to learn more about NFTs, they just have to go to
SocialFi Academy.
SocialFi Academy. So hey, there you have it, folks. If you want to learn more, you know where to go. So anyways, folks, stay tuned for the next episode. Y'all be good. Y'all be safe. We'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.